I want you to notice that I'm driving that arm straight up into the sky, and I'm also moving that left arm. We talk about this all the time. We're making a connection with the opposite sides of the body. Stay nice and firm in your lower body. The reason we do this split kneel is because we want to neutralize the lumbar. We want to make sure that you're not using that low back to control the weight. Switch sides here. Try to keep that stabilizing leg that's in the front as straight out in front of you as possible, but if you do feel a little bit of instability, go ahead and kick that leg out a little bit to the side laterally. Go straight overhead right beside your ear. Notice that my fingers are pointing straight up. I'm not gripping that kettlebell because we want to make the lats and the shoulders do all the work on this push. Try to keep the rest of your body under control, looking straight forward, not a lot of extra movement anywhere else. You're going to grab a heavier kettlebell now because you're going to do sumo squats. And we turn those toes out as much as we can. We start low and stay low. Your back is going to be completely straight. Try not to hinge forward at all. It's the bend in the knee that gets that kettlebell down to the floor. Eyes are forward. Your body's going to go where your eyes are. So keep those eyes looking forward. Kiss that floor. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Squeeze, squeeze right there. Squeeze right there. Squeeze right there. These are not herky-jerky. These are controlled. You're controlling the kettlebell. Don't let that kettlebell control you. All right, now you're going to get a lighter kettlebell, and then you're going to switch to the mat to do a few single arm toe touches. You're going to flex your toe towards your shin and make sure that once your shoulder blades leave the mat, they don't touch the mat again until the set is done. Those fingers are pointing out through that kettlebell. Lumbar is nice and flat. Think about the visual. Could a little ant marching underneath your lumbar, could they get through there? You don't want them to get through there. Really, really push that kettlebell through the sky. Switch sides now for 15 on the other side. Pull that toe towards your shin. Shoulder blades are off the mat. And of course, if you can touch your toe, that's amazing. I would like for you to record it and post it. But just think, try to touch your toe. Push that kettlebell through your toe. And your core is doing the work, okay? Don't make this a chest exercise or a shoulder exercise. You're going to grab a little bit heavier now. Now, for these isolated kettlebell circles, if you notice, my back knee is not touching. That front leg, that's your stabilizing leg, drive that heel through the floor. Really, really push through that stabilizing leg as you're rotating that kettlebell. Smooth movements, nothing's too shaky. Switch sides here. Again, the stabilizing leg that's in front, you're going to think, I'm pushing my heel through the ground. The back knee does not touch. Spine is neutral from neck, through your shoulders, through your hips, down to your knee, through to the mat. Try to keep that spine as straight as you can through the back. The heel stays down. Don't go up on your toe on that stabilizing leg. But notice that on your back leg, you're up on your toe. That's going to make more work for your core. So you're going to get up again and you're going to go heavier for bicep curls. Get back into that sumo position. If you notice, really, what I'm trying to do is make my elbow joint the only joint that's moving. Everything else is nice and firm and stable. And if you look at my upper legs, they're almost parallel to the floor below me. Now, because we did a pull on our biceps, we're going to do a push for the triceps. Split kneel position. You're going to need a lighter kettlebell for this. I apologize for the lighting. It's really bad. But push that kettlebell into the ceiling like you're hammering a nail into the ceiling. And don't let your elbows drop. Try to get your elbows as straight up and down as you possibly can. So that upper arm that connects from your shoulder to your elbow is pointing through the ceiling. As straight as you can. Keep those upper arms by your ears. Now you're going to go a little bit lighter here. You're going to do a full length sit up for the last exercise. Slow movements are good because it keeps the muscle under constant tension. I want you to get as long as you can on these. When I say long as you can, long in the back right here, and then long through that range of motion. Nice and slow when you get up. Try not to jerk your way up. Stretch that kettlebell behind you, but don't let it touch the floor. If you have to bend your knees because there may be a little bit of pain in your low back, it's okay. Just give yourself space in between your legs to push that kettlebell through the opening. Nice and slow movements. We always want to put that muscle under the longest tension that we can to build muscular endurance and strength. Notice my movements are slow and controlled. I'm controlling the kettlebell. I'm not letting it control me. Just a few more here and we're done for this nice 7-minute circuit. Get nice and long, just a few more reps. Big exhale every time you come up, right there. You're doing great, you're almost done. You can do this for 7 minutes. Drive that kettlebell forward. Give yourself a big hand. Way to go.